Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video,
most women don't want men like me. We offer boring love. Boring love. Yeah, we can do the high-end restaurants. Of course I can take you out. We can do all of these things, but I want that boring love. Like, let's go walk by the river up in London at night. Let's just hold hands. Let's talk. Let's joke. Let's giggle. Let's be kids again. Come jump on my back. All that boring love. Most women don't want boring love like that, and that's the boring, cheap love I offer. They want to be taken out to all of these expensive places and bought all these expensive things. I need a woman that's happy with a little £2 ice cream on a summer's day and we just go for a walk in the middle of a park. My love is boring.
Yes, this made me laugh so much till I cried, because the number of women I have seen who have struggled with men, accepted the bare minimum, who have loved on them, been there for them, had babies with them, with the hope that they were going to grow old together, only for them to find out that he settled for them. Okay, he settled for them because he didn't have money to go after the women who wanted the expensive restaurant, to be flown out before they even talk to you, who wanted you to put 10,000 in their bank account before they even give you the time of day. All right, the women who won't even ask for that, but they won't give you the time of day until you've done something extraordinary for them. Because this is what happens with men like this. You'll be going on them and £2 ice cream dates. He'll be putting babies in you in a couple of years. You're going to help him, continue his lineage with a couple of kids, because that's what is going to happen. He'll be putting babies into you to trap you, to have you there, to do whatever he wants you to do. And then what is going to happen is, when he's able to stand on his feet, he's going to go after the women who are unattainable. And the kicker is, he's going to call you boring. And you're going to be like, but honey, I thought you were into boring love. And you'll be like, nah, yeah, I was into boring love, but this is too boring. I want something spontaneous. I want a sexy woman. I mean, you're too boring for my liking. It's too boring. There was a video of this lady some time ago who was talking about how her husband of 10 years, after 2 kids, left her because she won't go to the club, she won't party, she won't do this, because they have 2 little kids and she's taking care of them and she's exhausted most of the time. And now all of a sudden her husband has a new taste in women. Right? And you'll be surprised, because this was the man who told you he loved low effort, romance and so on and so forth. And so why is he not doing? He's bored now. He wants someone who wants to go out to the 5-star restaurant. And guess who he's taking there? The women he criticized the most. Now, if you've not seen that video of the lady who was talking about, if you want to see what men are into, check out the women they look at. Check out the women they talk badly about. Check out, those are the women they want. It's just that they are unattainable to them. So they will slate them, they will bash them, they will put them down. But those are the women who have the standards. Those are the women they want. Don't be fooled by any of this nonsense. Okay? I'd rather read about this in a book and be like, oh, it's a very touching story. Or watch this in a film and be like, oh, and just leave it there, than apply it to my life. Because in real life, this is a trick and a trap and a trick and a trap. And if you like, you can sign up for it and tell us the story later. But we already know how these things end. Yeah, you can sign up for it, see how it goes, see how it treats you. But I promise you, all you are going to get on Valentine's Day is a bar of chocolate. Okay, all you're going to get on your birthday, the most you can do is £100 if you ask for money. And as time goes on, he's going to start forgetting your anniversary. Do you know why? Because you allowed him to trick you into settling for the bare minimum. He told you to settle with Jenny Eichel playing in the background, and you foolishly did. So don't say we didn't warn you. Let's get into some of the responses, and I'm going to come back and talk some more.
But I want that boring love,
I think it's important to recognize a rebranding in the making when you see it. Low intent and minimal effort is now being rebranded as boring love. Make no mistake about it, this is another way of telling you you're asking for too much. But instead of telling you that, he's going to pose it as a challenge, as a dare.
I need a woman that's happy with a little £2 ice cream on a summer's day and we just go for a walk in the middle of a park.
It's another way of promising you that all the good treatment that you want from him is just behind this paywall of conditions that you have to meet. like accepting low effort. These men are not original. You are seldom going to get you're never going to get a new idea from them about why you should be happier serving them. But you are going to get a lot of rebranding. So watch out for these men.
My love is boring.
As if you couldn't have dinner at a 5-star restaurant and jump on his back on your way back to his Mercedes. As if you couldn't giggle and hold hands on your way back from a 5-star restaurant.
Men who are broke are the least humble men in this whole entire world, okay? Most of them get away with them being stingy because they're broke, so you just think they can't provide for you. But in actuality, a lot of them are just very stingy also. Because if you really think about it, why are you dating when you don't have any money? How are you going to court this person with no money? So with all of that being said, I want women to know one simple thing. Just because you hold down a guy when he's broke and you are there for him when he has nothing, it will never, ever guarantee you a spot when he's up. If a man comes back around and says, hey, I want to give you the world now that I have the money and now that I can provide for you, know that is just a testimony to his character. Because trust and believe, a lot of these men, when they're broke and down and out, it takes a big hit to their ego. So when they finally start making money, they want to recover. And they're going to do that by trying to get the tens of the tens and the trophy wives. Trust and believe me.
I love it.
You can't trick me. You can't trick me. Not these men trying to repackage cheap dates. Oh, I could take you to an expensive restaurant, but why can't we just go walk by the pond, giggle, jump on my back? He even said cheap. He said, I want a girl that's willing to take the cheap stuff. But I bet you he gonna want some coochie. I bet you. When it come down to this, and then you like, oh, let's just hold hands. That's it. That's it. They are trying to rebrand low effort dating, cheap dating, as boring, and as women aren't grateful for these types of men. Stay your ass over there. Stay your boring cheap ass over there. You can't trick me.
Most women don't want men like me. We offer boring love.
Wait, what's boring love?
You can do the high-end restaurants. Of course I can take you out. I want that boring love. Like, let's go walk by the river up in London at night. Let's just hold hands.
So we can't go for a walk along the river after we have our nice dinner? I'm confused.
Most women don't want men like me. We offer boring love. That's the boring, cheap love I offer. They want to be taken out to all of these expensive places and bought all these expensive things. I need a woman that's happy with a little £2 ice cream on a summer's day and we just go for a walk in the middle of a park.
My only issue with what he's saying is he's saying or when he should be saying and. Why can't you go to nice dinners here and there? Why can't you buy her things here and there and still go for long walks and still hold hands? Why is it or? I feel like the men who try to sell this off as boring love, they're really trying to glamorize low effort. It's one thing if the man that's pursuing you doesn't have it. It's another thing if a man is being generous with everyone and everything except you. He's saving all of his effort, all of his energy for what he wants. His comment section is filled with women saying, I like low effort dates. I'll take a coffee date. I like long walks. I don't like a man spending money on me. And he's not paying those women any attention. You know why? Because he was not talking to them. This man literally said, I like that cheap love. Well, sir, your match is in your own comment section. All those women saying they want coffee dates and they want to settle for less and you don't got to spend a dime on them, go date one of them. He thinks if he says it really soft in a mellow tone that you won't realize that he's still telling you to settle.
What I would love for women to understand about men is that for them, the game is the game. A lot of men who are in their prime, and side note, being in their prime for men is about having money and having access, not about age necessarily. But a lot of men who are in their prime, their entertainment, their fun, their sports in life is women. So they're just trying to sample as many different types of women as they can. And they are trying to do this, spending as little time, energy, effort, and money with each woman as they can.
Do not date a broke man. It will stress you out. It will make you more of a masculine version of yourself. You will not feel secure in his leadership over his own life. Therefore, you won't feel secure in both of y'all's. The polarity is going to be off. He's probably in his own feminine way more the way he should be. And that's why he's staying broke. If you date a broke man, you may not be tripping on it and judging him and all that kind of stuff, but you're setting yourself up for a future of regrets. And one of the worst things that can happen is that by dating him while he's broke, he ends up using you as a stepping stool to get up in life. And the man men rarely love the stepping stool woman. They love the woman that they stepping stool to. As much as men will try to retaliate and punish and criticize y'all for having standards, that's the ones that they take serious. They don't take the woman serious that's willing to be a doormat, a punching bag, a mammy, a bed to lay. That's not who men take serious. So the moment they get up in life and not able to take themselves seriously, they're going for that woman that they see as top tier, that has the standards, that wouldn't have accepted him while he was broke. Meanwhile, you thinking you're going to give him some sympathy vagina and you just going to deal with that poverty penis that he got, and that's going to end you up in happily ever after with this man. No, it will not. I've seen it thousands and thousands and thousands of times over. That man will use you. You'll put him in networks. You'll try to start his engine to get him going in life. Maybe it'll work. And then the moment that he gets up, he'll feel absolutely no obligation to stay with you and to continue growing with you, to reciprocate to you the value that you've given him. He's going to go on to now those that are now looking at him that you've upgraded him. In which that means, yes, you were just his internship. You equipped him for his career, but you were not his permanent career.
Yeah. You heard it from the horse's own mouth. He's telling you the truth. This is the guy who cheated on his wife multiple times, all while giving us advice, okay? And these are the men you're supposed to listen to, because they're the ones who are in the marriages and they know how men like him think, okay? So, yeah, listen to him. If you won't listen to me, at least listen to him, all right? And save yourself from a lifetime of headache, heartache, not being able to leave a relationship, because now you have 2 kids with him. You have no income or low income. You didn't do a lot for yourself, because that's the other thing with men like this. If you end up with them, you are not going to aspire to do more. They will be like, oh, it's okay. Coffee is okay. Ice cream is okay. They're doing coffee is okay. Ice cream is okay. Your money will be low. Your credit will be low. You can't do a lot for yourself and your kids. The low effort, this whole thing come into one. That's why it's best to align yourself with people who are going somewhere, because they can take you there. Not someone who is busy walking near the lake like a duck. You will be behind. You won't get anywhere in life. What is he going to teach you? Aside massages and sex, there's nothing else. And babies, that's all. And when he gets tired and he starts making a little bit of money, he's going to use that money to cheat on you with other women. That's the cycle. The generational curses you should be aspiring to break. All right. With men like this, these cycles don't take you anywhere. You won't elevate. You won't go anywhere. What else are you going to aspire for if you settle for £2 ice cream? On a date and massages and a TV show and laughing and tickling each other and piggybacking. What else? I mean, there's nothing else. And don't get me wrong, I understand it sounds romantic. The whole Romeo and Juliet, the whole rom-com, the whole story that you read and he didn't have anything and you didn't have anything and you came together. But in reality, these things, they don't work for us women. They may work for men. Okay, they may work for men because they will have you where they want you. They can still have a family. They can still have a lineage. It works for men. So choose wisely. They've said to us so many times, choose wisely and choose the right men. Right? The men that are going to take you somewhere. The men that have your best interests at heart. Okay? And forget about all this boring love. Boring love is just a rebranding, like the lady said. They've just rebranded suffering and struggle love. And they are serving into you with, is it Jenna Ike or whoever is here or whoever is playing in the background with a soft tone so that you think, oh, this is really nice. That's what they've been doing to us all this while. Don't fall for this nonsense. This is not going to take you anywhere. This is not going to benefit you in any way, shape, or form. All right. This is him wanting somebody who is going to do the suffering and struggle with him until he can stand on his own 2 feet. Be careful of those type of men. All right. And stay away from them. But thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. And I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.